I'm hungry. Food. Food, 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 food. No! No! Food, where did you go? Food, 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 food. Oh, good, good. Sweet, sweet, delicious food. Oh, must eat more. Still need food. Always hungry. Still, no, where do I have food? Food. Oh, that's better. Hello everybody, welcome back to Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. I'm Massive 500 is Silent, and I don't know, I wasn't sure where I was going with that one, to be honest. But it's time to make food. So I've run out of food for a long time, and I don't have any food left. Anyway, not sure what to do this episode. Never really sure am. So this is basically our little vlog episode, as we always do it. Basically just me BSing I talk to you guys. That's how it always is, right? That's how this game works. I cannot remember my day segment, so I'm gonna have to look up again. I looked it up before, but I've forgotten again. Last time I think I did lots of stuff with Tartan, which I need to double check and see if I actually finished editing that episode. I need to double check. Because I've been distracted again and again. This is why nothing good ever happens. I've spent the last hour catching up on the days, so I wanted to just jump right into recording like I normally want to do, but I failed because, you know, I didn't have any of that stuff ready, so and then of course nothing happened. I just recorded the calendar flipping by. Not flipping off, flipping by. Last time I talked to you guys, I probably talked to you guys about my new job. Well, my new job is now becoming pretty bleh. Like, they wanted to have me for full-time when I first started there, and then after time went on, that full-time became like, you're not good enough for full-time, so they cut my hours back severely. Very few people over there even get full-time now. So basically, it turned to what you expect from a fast food restaurant. It went from being like, oh, they care about their employees, to, oh, well, why should we pay more people more money when we can pay less people more money, we can pay more people less money? It makes perfect sense. There's no overtime to do with that. Like every other kind of freaking tight-fisted business person, your efforts don't truly matter. They say that probably to keep you from quitting because it's more of a hassle to replace you at times, but all in all, it's still just freaking annoying. What you gonna do about it, though? When you're replaceable, you're replaceable. There's nothing you can do about it, man. Also, I've just decided, I think, since I have to go back to the old setup of how I'm recording things, I may just record everything off screen, and if a scene happens off screen, I may just record it with no audio, or no audio for, actually, no commentary, I think. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. But since I'm no longer full-time, I'm considering moving away again. Like, when I first recorded all this stuff, I lived back in Ohio, and I recorded this stuff in bulk because I had nothing else to do with my time, which I wish I had time to spend doing that now, but I don't have time to do this as much, which is why setting up to record this episode was quite the pain in the behind. I just had to play for like an hour just to get to this point. And here I am just doing this with my cook in the game. I wish time was actually kind of flipping by a little bit. It's like a bittersweet thing. Sometimes I wish time was moving, other times I wish it wasn't. I left my alarm clock off so my character could get a full amount of sleep, because he doesn't get as much sleep as he normally would get. I'm gonna put it on here again in a minute. But since I'm thinking of moving again, there's just been issues with Wendy, and I don't know if it's healthy to stay here. I mean, I still want to be your friend. I'd love to have things get patched up and be a couple again. But since I can't wait around my rest of my life for something like that, and it's expensive to live in New Jersey by yourself, especially where you just have to live with whoever you can live with, you know, whoever you can get a room with, and then follow other people's rules, it just gets tiring. So, a friend of mine, Caleb, I don't think he's really ever been in videos before, but he's been mentioned. I might be moving to live with him in Virginia. Might get our place together if he gets to work together. It's hard to say, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's just been a lot of stressful stuff one after another. It's the day after Thanksgiving over here right now, so it's Black Friday. You guys probably won't see this for quite a while, and to which I apologize for not keeping up on this game. This game is very difficult at times to record, or just to be motivated. I was motivated tonight, and then after, like, oh, I have to pay an hour just to be able to record, and then record for like 20 minutes to a half an hour. But, you know, I wanted to do it, and I'm gonna try later after I'm done with this episode just to kind of skip the day, so the next time I want to record this, I can just jump right into it, because I couldn't do that today. I'm annoyed that I couldn't. Wait, is my alarm set correctly in the game? Okay, it is. I forget the red line is the alarm. So yeah, well, here we are in spring. No, sorry, not spring. Oh, it's our boy. Eric, what's up, man? How you doing, boy? How you doing, champ? What's it, Dad? What's in the box? I picked it up on the beach. It's cool. I actually think it's kind of like it. What the heck did I just do? You like it too? I'm glad. Now look here. What? It looks like a code written on the side. I wonder what it could be. Oh, what should I say here? I'm gonna say it says fragile. Wow, I can't believe you can read the code. You're like a spy. Oh, good, I picked the right answer. My son thinks I'm awesome. Okay, I have to train too. First is convert operations. Let's see how secretly I can go to the bathroom. Okay. Oh, well, that was fast. The van. Oh, well, yeah. I actually haven't bought him yet this year. Oh, speaking of which, this happened off screen, and I was gonna keep the footage of it, but the footage got lost because like my computer freaked out from having too much stuff going on at once. Oh, hi, Celia. So what happened is I actually have been to the mine and found the item for the tablet for the year. So I found the stone tablet for this chapter, and yeah, the footage is lost. I didn't have really any commentary for it, and then the commentary is also lost because we had the same issue with it. But then what can you do? So there you go. I've found a stone tablet this season. I'm trying to remember what days of the game I played before. I have to look up again. I believe it's the first day of the month, the 5th day of the month, and the 9th day of the month. I don't recall 100%. I need to check. But part of me feels like it's the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th, and the whatever. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know. I'm really confused because I wanted to show off the best parts of each season, the beginning of it, the middle of the season, and as it's ending. But I don't know. I can't remember. Again, I have to look it up again and try to write it down or something. I mean, I'm going with my gut. My gut's usually right about this stuff, but you never know. But the mine also has a lot of cool new items, which I don't know if I'll go to the mine today. Because I have them, I can just show it to you from my inventory. A lot of them are just still upgrades of old items. Like, there's always one... It seems like there's always one new coin every chapter, one new weird thing, one new ore, and one new type of fossil. At least those are the things I found this year. Let me see if I can show you. Here we go, we have the hop ore, which is very blue. What else? We have the silver coin. I'm pretty sure that's new. I might be wrong. I think that's old. My mistake. The hip fossil, which I'm pretty sure is new. Oh, here, the gold coin. That was what was new. And we have the jade ball. So I'm pretty sure jade is green, and this is entirely red. And how it's a ball, I also don't know. I feel like it's a translation error. But there you go. Those are the things I found in the mine this year so far. I believe those are all the new items. I believe the only thing that really is new at oh yeah, there's another round of things one more time, I think. But I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly how many new things we're always getting. Why am I watering these? These are freaking done. I don't need to water these anymore. I felt like I said something that was last episode that I said I would do something this episode, but to be honest, I don't remember, so I can't say anything about it. I apologize. If I forgot to do something this episode, very, very sorry if I have forgotten. It's just life is stressful with all different kinds of things, and I just wanted to play this. I kind of wanted to get back in touch with you guys that, you know, don't watch the other things and hear things that I talk about, but you know, are involved in this. Right now, Rune Factory is kind of what's got my attention right now, but you know, you gotta, not all, I understand not everybody will probably watch that, and some of you guys may watch this that don't watch Rune Factory. And if you don't watch Rune Factory, I would recommend checking it out. It's definitely a good Let's Play. And it's definitely a good game in general. But speaking of good games, I actually bought a few things at GameStop for Black Friday. How could you buy 2 get 1 free? I couldn't, and I probably should have. But, you know, don't tell nobody. Shh. But I ended up getting Persona Q. I got the Story of Seasons, which I'll more than likely do a first impressions on, because I know how much you guys love seeing my Harvest Moon content. And I got the Legend of Zelda for the 3DS. I got Ocarina of Time, so I haven't played that remake of it yet, so... And it's noon, okay, so... The slightly ungreen ones looks like they're the ones that I can pick. I don't know if Van is supposed to be in town today. I hope he is, so we can kind of look at his wares. But how do you have to actually show up on a Van day? I may have to just do that off screen, and then, you know, show it as a day highlight. Because I don't want to just record out of days, because, you know, I'm trying to keep some form of control and stuff about this game. So I don't like to, I wouldn't want to mess up my day cycle that I have going on here. Now, I don't think any of you guys would truly care, but I kind of care. I think I need to set myself up so next time I record, I can start off with recording an episode and then record all the days after. Because those are the kind of moods I am in to play. So I can't just, you know, be forgetting that on myself. No, dang. Freaking gold egg. Nice. I can't remember if the gold... I think the gold eggs are actually worth a lot, if I recall. One thing I remember about this game I don't quite like as much is you don't make as much money off of animal stuff. It feels like it's hard to justify, you know, raising animals like chickens. They don't make a lot of money with their eggs. and you don't cook a lot in this game. You could if you want to, but you know, the majority of what you get is the dairy and the seed stuff that you sell. But then again, the game's not about that. At least I really feel like it is. Oh, hi, Katie. Oh, some things just never change. I remember for the longest time, Gallon here, he was just, you know, depressed, and I understand how that is. I feel like I, you know, lost someone like that in a way like he did. I mean, granted, no one died, but, you know, there are times where it feels like when someone disappears from your life like that, it basically feels like they died, even if they didn't really. But sometimes, you know, it's selfish to say, but sometimes I feel like if someone had died rather than chose to walk out of your life, or at the very least chose to be less important or to not care as much, I feel like is harder to deal with than if someone just suddenly died. Because I know that's a selfish line of thinking, but it feels like there's less pain involved because it's like, you know, they at least if they, you know, passed away, they would, and they're more than likely parted on good terms, even if, you know, that's the last time you ever see that person. Because but the thing is, death is inevitable with everyone. No one's gonna live forever. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know. There's something about someone choosing to walk out of your life that makes it harder to deal with than someone who just kind of happens to. I don't know. I feel like it's selfish in a way to say that, and I would never want to. You said you like bananas. Oh, yeah. These children these days. I'm not even in a huge mood to talk the voices, which is kind of sad. Mostly because they always have so many different freaking voices. Do I have Big Smelt? I have it somewhere. Pardon me. It's very rude of me. Take it with pleasure. Yeah. Try to remember the voices though, because I know how much you guys like them. I love the Darrow voice. Hello, Lumina. Lumina is one of those weird cases where you can still marry her in the update game or whatever. Here's something to think about that I know people may have suggested in the past. I definitely want to get more like some of those Harvest Moon games they have on the PlayStation Network, but like I don't have the time or the money all the time. If people wanted me to let's play certain like Harvest Moon games, like I've people have asked me to play Innocent Sin, I believe it, which is a futuristic Harvest Moon. Things like that. Like if people wanted me to play that and wanted me to do it, people buying the game for me or like sending me funds to buy it, like PayPal, things like that. Those are things that if you wanted to do that, you're more than welcome to. Like, you could always contact me for something like that. Now, I'm not asking for money. I mean, like, I put ads on my videos now, so asking you to watch those is about all I can really ask you to do. Like, it's just maybe to deal with the ads to maybe give me a little bit of money, because I kind of need it. I mean, even if it's not very much, it's still something. But, that's just something for people to think about. I don't know, I'm kind of just filling the gaps of conversation with something. But like I said, you're welcome to do whatever you like. To just, like, if you ever were interested, you could communicate with me, and I could pass that on, information like that on, if that was something you guys wanted to do. I'm not asking for charity or anything, but if you wanted me to play a certain game, and I couldn't play it because of my own financial situation, then that is always an option. That's what I'm saying. Basically more like paying for a service than giving me a handout. Here you go, Sebastian. It's already pretty late in the game. It got pretty late pretty quickly. Wish I had more time to skip the days, though. just had more time in life. It's like, I tried to start doing this at like close to 6 o'clock. It's like 8 o'clock now. Oh, Miss Romana, you always have so much to say. Why is no always the default? I feel kind of bad. I just kind of went and started talking about money. That's not something you guys want to show up on the videos to hear about.
Yeah.
I thought his face was kind of sad for something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it'd be interesting if you could see other characters get married in this game. Like, I know in the female version you can see heart rival events, but they don't really happen in this game. And even in those games, they don't develop into relationships. I feel like they should have done that and made those characters develop into relationships as well. Gash from my man. Have some of this sweetie stuff, man. Yeah, you know how that is. You know how that works. Right? Is that how flowers are used? Is that why guys like flowers? I don't know. I love the little trees that we have up here. But they never grow. Interesting thing to think about. No matter how many years pass in this game, the trees don't change. I don't know how I feel about that. I also like how in the... Excuse me. I've been doing this way too long today. I cut my Rune Factory recording session short to do this, so I definitely feel obligated to do this today. Alright, time to start cutting stuff, I guess. I don't know what this does. If anyone knows what these gift tools do, please let me know. I know I think I've asked that in the past, but I don't remember anymore. I don't know, I'm not going to dig through all of the old videos and comments to find something if I'm not 100% sure it's even there. This game, I just love playing because I always feel like it could be a treasure hunt. I could discover something that I could just happen to find something that no one else has ever found in this game before, and it makes me excited to play it at times. I mean, every once in a while. I don't do this very often. I definitely should do it more, but... When are our cows gonna give births? The births? I'm pretty sure they're supposed to give the births soon. I feel like this episode just went it flew by. Like, it's such quick speed. I didn't even have a whole lot of interesting things to say. I apologize if I'm a little exhausted about things like that. I do want to try and get back into playing this game more often. Sometimes it's difficult with how life is and everything like that, so I'm trying to make more time for it. Same thing with poor Tree of Tranquility. Tree of Tranquility is getting I think it's even getting less love, because I picked to do this over Tree of Tranquility. And to be honest, oh man, oh good one. Tree of Tranquility probably would have been easier to record, but I love this game so much more, I feel. But I do need to finish Tree of Tranquility at some point if I ever want to play another Harvest Moon game again. Because I'm not going to leave Tree of Tranquility unfinished. Another thing I think I've become annoyed with is the fact that, because of my computer issues constantly happening, like when I lost the computer earlier at the beginning of the year, my computer broke. Like, it got water spilled on it, and then after that, even though it recovered from that eventually, it started getting other problems, and then it just stopped powering up. So now I don't even, I lost a lot of old, recording things, I think, like the Movie Maker file even was different, so now I don't even have my old fonts anymore. So all my Let's Play fonts have to be changed, which is kind of annoying. I'm also getting very hungry, which is making it hard to record. Because I'm distracted by, food. Ugh, What is that? What? No, Eric, you're a good boy. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with this kid? He's so stressed. That's cool. I want it. Oh, that reminds me of when I was a kid. You will tell the difference one day, my son. You will know. Okay, well, oh, that's right. You only eat freaking apples. Why are you so picky? What would happen if I said what? Yes, they are crops from my farm. What days does Van show up? Oh yeah, 3rd and the 8th. My darling, where are you? Where's my waifu? I'm very lonely. I wonder if there's any purpose that the old, like, toys have after your son's grown up. Oh wait, I forgot there were some of those trees I didn't water. I don't think I even put up last episode yet as of this recording, which is really sad if I haven't. I need to do that. I really do. I don't think I even put up the Tree of Tranquility episode I recorded last, which was a few months ago now, I feel. Like, maybe a month or 2 ago, anyway. It's a problem, it's just I don't record every Saturday like I should. Even if Saturdays I'm not going to record, I should at least record this to make some progress. But, like, Rune Factory takes up all of my time. Like, all of it when it comes to recording. Spyro only goes up because I recorded all of that back in April, May, June, and July. After you, my dear. Oh, I'm only that good to look at for that amount of time? I see. Well, I guess I wouldn't want you to walk to the door. That would kind of hurt. My darling. So she ran into the kitchen when she came into the house. Is she hungry? Oh, Remy. How long have you been there? I thought she just about how was work today. That's why I avoided talking to her all day. But I guess she didn't. Never catch it on screen. Here you go, my darling. Even though really you don't even have to do anything like that anymore. So I guess I will probably do it then, I think, for this episode of Let's Play A Wonderful Life. I feel bad that we didn't really do much of anything this episode. I didn't talk about anything that was of real, true interest. I think just because I got tired in between my drive to record and when I actually got to this point in my recording so I could actually record. I got tired at this point, and now I just need to do things like other things and cook. Ugh, it's just so stressful. But anyway, that'll do it for this episode of Wonderful Life. Hopefully the next episode will come out a little bit sooner. And I think me and my wife are about ready to head off to bed, which sounds like a great idea. I'm going to join you in a moment, darling. I need to set the alarm and things like that. So until next time, guys, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys will join me in the next episode. Hopefully one that will be of more energy and happiness and better news. So see you guys then.